Hello guys, Yorkie here and welcome back to episode number 2. Feels really good to say that. Episode number 2 of this Tottenham Hotspur series here on FIFA 22. Next gen, I should probably state that. This is next gen. The rebuilds at the moment won't be next gen because I only got 10 hours on this. We've got unlimited on the PC. We're lucky that way. If you didn't know that, PC unlimited, this 10 hours. It is what it is, so we're going to try and fit 5 episodes, one a day, until Monday when the game comes out. And then we can go absolutely wild with next gen. First of all, we have to address the fact that you guys absolutely smashed episode number 1. I put that out last night. Well, I haven't been to bed yet. It's FIFA, you know? Powered by Monster. But anyway, I put that out last night and you guys absolutely smashed it. Honestly, feels amazing to see that. It's a really nervy time for content creators when a new game comes about because it's an instant boost in viewership if you nail it from the start, and all these new people that come along to the channel. That's really important for channel growth, but I appreciate each and every one of you. Old and new. Wow. What a start to the season, though. Man City, the first game. If you didn't see it, absolute drama and scenes in that last episode, go back and watch it. Give it a cheeky like, sub to the channel, and let's get into this one. We've got a couple of games in this one, as well as you guys smashed it with comments as well, man. You smashed it with the comments as well. Tell me players that we should sign. Now, again, Season 1, transfer window number 1. I don't like to make a lot of changes. I try and be as realistic as possible. That's what we do on this channel. We try and aim for realism, so I'm going to sign Mbappe today. Now, I'm just kidding, but we might actually sign Dusan Vlahovic as well as a winger because I do actually think we're fairly weak on the wings. We've got Son, we've got Mora, and we've got Bergwijn and Gill. And that's it, really. I would love another winger. I did mess up as well. We do have Galini in now. I said we only had Lloris, who had a howler last time out, but we got Galini as well. I think he's on loan though, so I mean he's not here forever. I'm gonna actually do the training today as well because I haven't done it for match sharpness because I was rushing to get that first episode out. I am gonna sort out the training in this one today, but for now I'm not going to sign another centre back. I'll take all the centre back suggestions, I'll scout them, I'll add them to the transfer list for the future, potentially January or next summer, but I'm not going to sign one in this window. I think what we're going to do is sign a backup for Harry Kane because at the moment, as much as I really like Scarlett, he's not really the optimal backup for the amount of games we're going to play this season. So we are going to go and try and bring in Dusan Vlahovic. And if you are new here, of course, you don't remember how much of a beast this man was for us last year at Villarreal. Honestly, the guy was a tank. Now, new cutscenes. These are the same on Next and Old Gen. I'm going to be doing some review stuff on Next and Old Gen because I'm playing quite a bit of both, to be honest with you. So I'm going to do a little mini review of the two of them and kind of tell you what I think the differences are, what was better and what wasn't better. And he's nice, he's new. I've never met him before. That's all, that's my football. Anyway, transfer fee. Fiorentina, lad. What a nice guy. 25 million. Just straight up. I mean, I'm going to be cheeky. We're Tottenham. It's Daniel Levy who's giving me the purse strings. If I go in there and don't just... You're not getting Lucas Moura, are you? Remove exchange player. Now, what's really weird, you'll notice this, is you don't press X anymore to speed these up. You press A. And that threw me instantly. I think that's an extra 5 million though than what we were offering. Now, we're going to go 27. Which you've got to remember, Vlahovic is going to grow a lot. He's only 21. He's hotly tipped to be... Oh, okay. They value players a bit differently. I've noticed this as well this year. On Strict, they value the young players a lot more. You're going to be paying a lot more cash than you used to. I think 30 million's got to be the correct number, right? I've given you a free bottle of water. Okay, 33. We will pay the 33 just purely because I think this guy's going to be worth 60, 70, 80 million in the future. And the phone's ringing and we need to answer it. So I'll just say I'm going to pay that. And we'll move on. Is the wage negotiation still... We're going to do it. I usually delegate, but is the wage negotiation in the same... Okay. So I think this is what the Next Gen restaurant was last time. We got a little bit of a shortened cutscene because we were on PC and nobody cares about... But anyway, we got a shorter cutscene last time out, but... This, again, it's not that much difference. Let's be honest, but I don't mind. As long as it feels different. Why am I trying to change that? No, I'm happy with Prospect. 47,000. I mean, it's not a bad wage, is it? This guy wants a little bit of money, doesn't he? Considering a fancy restaurant and everything, and he wants all this cash. But we are happy to have him on board. We do have our Harry Kane backup. He's already 78 rated. He's really good, isn't he, Vlahovic, this year? I can't remember what he started at last year. I feel like it was 72. So he's got a nice little boost this year, and he thoroughly deserves it. That is that deal done. And now I'm 50-50 in my head whether I want a winger. And I think it's probably going to be Jeremy Doku if we do get one. There was a few comments for Jeremy Doku. And we're going to leave centre mid for this year because we do have quite a few. But there was Benacer recommended. Now, my problem with Benacer will be, we will check down the line at the end of the season, but if he's been playing a lot for Juve or Pimente Calcio, we won't sign him because it wouldn't be realistic. Well, if we get Champions League football, then maybe 50-50. But if they've had a good season and he's playing for them, I won't sign him. Whereas Kamara, he's out of contract. I feel like he's definitely more feasible. The fact he can play centre-back as well, although only being 6 foot always puts me off anyone being a centre-back. But is he quick? He's not slow. He's not slow. Let's just say that. First game of the episode coming up then, in the rain. This is going to be the starting 11. And of course, this time, Romero starts. Lo Celso comes in. Højbjerg, CBM. I'm going to try the youngsters from time to time. I'm going to give Skip more game time than usual. But this is going to be the starting 11. I'm going to persevere with Dele Alli for a little bit. And I don't like him because I think he's lazy now after the whole documentary. But we're going to give him an opportunity. We're going to give him a chance. This is a decent Wolves side. They lost on the opening day. Let's see if we can take a result from these and get our first win of the season. Bergwijn starts because I was really impressed with his sub appearance in the last match. Neves has been recommended, but there's heavy links with him at the moment in Atletico Madrid in the game. I think he'd always choose Atletico Madrid over Tottenham. Let's be honest with ourselves, right? Let's go. Probably going to go and win the league again. And we'll be lucky if we get Champions League football. But this, the starting 11, again, the game does look very good on next gen. I'm not going to lie to you guys when I tell you this. You're watching a compressed video. It is what it is. This game looks beautiful, man. I'm really enjoying it. Just got to get used to being over here. We're going to stick with a face cam for now. You guys seem to like it. No one said, Yorkie, please do not put your face on during the games because it puts me off with how ugly your mug is. So we're going to stick to it. Now, someone probably will say that in the comments, but we've always been toxic-free comments, so I'm hoping we stay that way. Wolves will kick us off. I just want to win, guys. I just want to win. You know what I mean? Oh, well, that's a good start for Wolves, isn't it? I've noticed there's a lot more pass error on this year's game, but, I mean, it doesn't matter because that makes it feel a lot more realistic because I'll be honest with you, boys. It's like a million times more difficult to score a goal because the goalkeepers are just... That'll do. That'll do, son! Oh, he's hit the post. I can't believe he's hit the post there. The goalkeepers are gods, but we've hit the post here in the opening moments. Adama Traore might be a little bit of a nightmare. That was a cross. That classes as a cross. We are seeing crosses, boys. I don't want to speak too soon, but I feel like they've done a really good job with gameplay, and now I'm worried that they're going to patch the game and absolutely break it. Is anybody else worried for that? Because I am, and I feel like maybe that's something that shouldn't be in my nightmares at my age, but it really is because the game actually feels fairly decent so far. We'll take that. We'll take that there. We'll fire off the shot. Oh, what a save from the goalkeeper. Harry Kane can take shots from there. I'm okay with that. Adama Traore now is absolutely tearing me apart at the moment. I haven't done the individual player instructions yet, but I think I probably need to get them done. Adama again now. Can we do up against him? Just trying to keep it tight so that he can't get beyond us. And we did. And Emerson will play that one up to Bergwijn. Bergwijn waiting for the run of Harry Kane. Harry Kane then tried to find Son. He does find Son. Can Son then find Harry Kane? He can. This is beautiful play. Harry Kane! 1-0 Tottenham Hotspur. King Kane. Of course it's King Kane. Who else would it have been but perfect link-up play between Bergwijn, Son and Kane. And I need that all season long. Beautiful stuff. And he got the finish this time. He missed one of them against Man City. 2 goals in 2 matches. Well done, Harry. I mean, he's got to be good for us, hasn't he? A lot of people want us to sell him after this season, so we'll see. I think we'll put it to a poll because I feel like it's fair that way. So keep your eyes peeled for that in the community posts. But I think it's fair to put whether we keep or sell Harry Kane to a poll. We could definitely take into account where we finish in the league. Oh, coming forward now, Wolves. That's a great way to win that back. Harry Kane now is going to try and find Son. And if I'm quick enough with Son, which I was, I can turn him inside out and I can spot Bergwijn. And Bergwijn surely makes it 2. And that is superb stuff from Spurs. And again on the counter-attack. I promised you was going to get better football this season, Spurs fans. And that's what you're getting already. Bye-bye, Nuno. Welcome, Yorkie. Bergwijn as well. I'm excited to use him. I thought it'd be good for us. And what a header that is. He's just, you know, I taught him that. I taught him that one. Half-time whistle's just gone and it's going to plan so far, isn't it? 2-0 to the good. And we're on for our first win of the season here. And I'm very happy about that. Harry Kane with the opener. Bergwijn with the second. We're looking good here in the rain at Molineux. Dharma's causing us issues again. I think Dharma will always cause you issues on this game. So much pace and power. Look at that. Just breeze past Emerson. Fires it into the box. And now this actually could be the optimal moment for us to counter-attack. And I'm going to try this to Bergwijn. And if Bergwijn gets to it, and he does, and he's done really well to control it. Bergwijn again. Bergwijn! Oh, what a save. Those near-post shots this year just won't do what they did on last year's game because, you know, goalkeepers are actually goalkeepers this time around. And that had gone in on last year's game. We'll make a double sub as well. So for the first time, you're going to get to see Bryan Gil and Tanguy and Dembele comes on again. It's nice to be able to freshen up the legs a little bit. 2-0 up. We're fairly comfortable. And I don't want Son getting injured because we're heavily dependent on him on that side until Bryan Gil really just, I don't know, gets to a level. Flick that one in towards Harry Kane. Oh, save that from keep. Gonna whip this one in again. Oh, they made a mistake there. Goalkeeper only just got onto it. The ball back now with Bergwijn. Bergwijn waited and waited, and then I'll get the header in again. And it's another unbelievable save from that goalkeeper. I don't actually even know who's in net for them. I've never heard of him before. He's some random, but he keeps saving them. We've had a number of corners now, and we've looked dangerous from every one. At least recycling the ball back in, and they're going to let us do it again, and we'll recycle it back in towards Harry Kane, but this time it's not even well defended because it's back to us again. Emerson now, I'm going to fire off that. Oh, we had to tip it over the bar. We've got another corner. I don't know what's happening. We've got a bit of space there for ourselves, and I thought that was in. Emerson going so close there with the shot, nearly chipping the keeper. This guy, Cotter. Who's Cotter? He's bloody good, though. Harry Kane's going to chip that forward to Bergwijn again. Bergwijn's been an absolute pleasure in this position today. That ball, then back to Harry Kane. Fires off the shot. Goalkeeper's equal to it again. The result feels safe. So we're going to bring off our number 10 for our number 9. Our new number 9, Mr. Dusan Vlahovic. And let's give him an opportunity here. See if we can help him as much as possible. We'll whip this corner in early doors. Dele Alli's probably never going to get to that. First win of the season it is then, boys. We get the victory today. Their goalkeeper, though, was on fire. It should have been 4 or 5-0. Wolves didn't really have anything to offer. You could tell the difference between that Wolves side and the Man City side. For sure, Bergwijn, though, really good from Bergwijn. Excited to see what he could do this season. Imagine being a Spurs fan and seeing that your team had 57% possession and 13 shots with an expected goals of 4.4. It's pretty looking, that, isn't it? It looks like really good reading. I learned that you can see the individual heat maps for players this way, which I think is fantastic because we can look at someone like Emerson and see that he's doing exactly what we want. He's getting up and down the pitch, exactly what we wanted him to do. The same with Reguilon, and that's why we're breaking with such intensity. Look at Højbjerg. He's the CDM, and he's still pushing. Ndombele, Lo Celso, they're making those moves, and that's exactly what I want them to do, occupy those spaces. But you'll see with Bergwijn, he's still tracking back. That's the whole point of the press we're trying to do. Bergwijn's still coming back to make those defensive runs when needed. I've got a video coming out today. It's probably out already, which will just highlight some settings that we're using that I think you should use if you want to try and do some realistic career modes yourself. Let me know how you find them. I'm going to be working on a slider set probably all year round, so I'll update slider sets as we go on. At the moment, we're on a really basic slider set, but there's a lot of changes in the match that makes it feel a lot differently. Moussa Dembele signed by Real Sociedad. That is a great deal for them. Game number 2 of the episode, in the rain again. But we're good in the rain, right? Because the first game we played, we won in the rain. So I'm happy to be in it again. We're coming up against Watford. We've got to watch out for the absolute rapido pace of Dennis up top. This is the starting 11. Fairly unchanged. The difference is I'm going to give Ndombele the start today and bring Oliver Skip back in again. I see him as our CDM for the future, potentially. Him and maybe Kamara. So I want to give him some game time. Again, I know people want to see me put my stamp on this team from Season 1, but it's just, I want the realism. So Season 1, you won't see the massive amount of changes. And then Season 2, a little bit more, depending on how this year goes. I think we can go 2 for 2 in this episode. I think we should be beating Watford back at home today as well. And that's always massive, innit? When you get yourself back at home, on home territory. Look at this stadium as well. The fans are ready to see Yorkie ball. That's what it is. You know what I mean? These fans have been absolutely crying now for years at the dreadful football they've been watching, and they're ready for some Yorkie ball, and they're going to get a masterclass today here against Watford. I need to stop sitting here and watching these intros as well, because it's wasting time that we have on the game. I can't wait until the full game's out and I don't actually have to worry about this. I shut the game down just to go to the toilet in between matches. Ridiculous. An early goal would definitely calm the nerves. Well, Harry Kane was going to keep running then. We've got Bergwijn on the ball. Not bad on the football, but just a heavy touch there. Watford will really want to punish us here early on. Oh, they might have an opportunity here as well. I was playing him off. I need to keep playing him off. Oh, I nearly give away a penalty. The surface. Oh, he's got to keep that in. The surface when it's wet really does make your players slide all over the shop. I like those physics. And this is probably the big difference. I'll go into more depth with this when I do the review, but that's probably the big difference between next gen and current gen is those animations. It might seem like, oh, it's just a couple of animations. The animations make the gameplay a lot differently because you certainly don't feel anywhere near the same kind of traction when you're playing on old gen. Oh, I wanted that run, and I wanted that run quicker, but he didn't make it. Oh, they made a mistake now. Son. There's a nice idea. Oh, Son's nicked it as well. Son surely for 1-0. Oh, it's saved. Can we get the header on it for Bergwijn? We can't. Son will be kicking himself if he didn't finish there. Oh, that's great play now from Watford. Good positioning and a good shot. And what a save that is from Hugo Lloris. First time they've really come forward, Watford. Causing me the odd problem. They've got themselves another corner kick. This is far more even than that Wolves game. Far more even. I think they're just defending a lot better now. And then Dembele will fire off a shot, but it's miles past the post. He's got that in his locker. Fans don't seem too happy with Dembele just taking a pop shot from that distance, though. Might be able to change it into a positive for us. Harry Kane is going to change it into a positive for us. I can get that back across to Harry Kane, which I can. Then if Harry Kane can fire that one across to Bergwijn, and what a save that is. He's hammered it straight at the goalkeeper. Slips after as well. He'll be fuming with that. Well, here come Watford. Could be dangerous. Just a couple of dangerous moments this half already. Oh, they've still got it. That's great playing, surely. What a save that is. Get it clear. Oh, go on then, Bergwijn. Go on then, Bergwijn. Fires off the shot and he's hit the post. That's probably the best moment we've had. It's not probably. It is the best moment we've had so far. But now Harry Kane's in there and we can't get our head on it properly. Son's going to try and win that back. We have won it back. With Dembele. Oh, I'm trying to find Bergwijn again. He's been the danger man today. He might be the danger man again. Oh, no. Harry Kane's down on the ground. Harry Kane is down on the ground. This is not looking good. Though we nearly won it back again. And Watford are playing very dangerously. Harry Kane is back up. And doesn't look like he's moving too gingerly. Game number 2. Might already be losing Harry Kane for a while. He is definitely injured. So that's that we know at least now. I'm devastated if he is injured because he'll be a huge loss. Son now is going to flick that one over to Bergwijn. Then Bergwijn's going to flick that one over to Harry Kane. And he might be injured, but it doesn't make a difference. Because guess what? This man's got... That isn't Harry Kane, is it? No, it's not Harry Kane. It's Lo Celso. I was like, that's definitely not Harry Kane. That was Lo Celso. What's Lo Celso doing that far? I don't care. He's just scored. Giovanni Lo Celso. Thank you. But I don't know why he was that far up the pitch. But this is what happens with counter-attacks. Great ball from Bergwijn again. And a lovely finish. Harry Kane hasn't run off his knock. So we're bringing him off. And I'm gutted. I want to cry. But this is part and parcel. And Harry Kane's been known to have his injuries in the past. And he's picked one up here early in the season. But we may be a goal up. I don't want us to just all of a sudden stop playing how we like to play our football. Vlahovic now. Trying to make the run forward. I'm hoping he's just got loads of elements to his game that Harry's got. And that he can come in and score goals from the back. Because Harry's 3-3 today. And he's gone off injured. So I need him to have the same impact, really. One thing I forgot to do was put the indicator on as the player's name. It would make life a lot easier, wouldn't it? I would have known that that wasn't Harry Kane if I'd have done this all along. We've got some tired legs out there. So Lo Celso, the goal scorer, is going to come off. We're bringing on Harry Winks and Tandanga will play right back. Now, a few people wanted him to play right back in the comments. I personally prefer him as a centre-back, but of course he's versatile. He will play right back when needed. Do we have someone who can win this header? Vlahovic can win it! Oh! Is that Vlahovic's first goal? I believe that's Vlahovic. It is Vlahovic, and that's his first goal for the club. Get in, boys! What a moment this is for him, and we scored our first corner as well on the game. And the goalkeeper did really well, but just got to it too late. It hits the post and bounces off the man on the post and into the back of the net. But let's face it, Vlahovic will take whatever he can get. whatever he can get. The defender on the post did absolutely nothing. We take the 2-0 lead. And I'm not going to complain because back-to-back 2-0s would be nice. I mean, I don't know if we could go and get another one here. I would say that Watford certainly gave us a good game today, but we'll take this all day long. Bergwijn now, and then Bellet. Going to fire that across to Harry Winks. Can Harry Winks do anything? Oh, he fired off a good shot, though. Well, first free kick here on FIFA 22. Going to be Son. Just see what happens. I haven't taken one of these yet on FIFA, and it'll be saved by Foster. And I expected it to be as well because the goalkeepers are better this year. I don't expect to be able to really do those cheesy free kicks that you saw. Bergwijn picks the ball up there, and then Bellet now. Vlahovic might be spotted again. Oh, he just couldn't get his shot off. Couldn't sort his feet out. Oh, this might be nice here for Watford. Kiko Femenia. What they doing? They're all over the shop. Keep changing their minds, but they find the back of the net in the end. No clean sheet today. Etebo with the goal. And he's running around a lot to try and pick the ball back up. But they do have enough time left to get another. We just need to be a little bit calm now. Game management is important in these situations. They'll have a corner just to finish the game off. We've put ourselves in this position. Just head that away and it's surely game over now. The referee should be blown up here. And we will take a 2-1 victory. Squeaky bum time at the end of that match. But for the majority of it, we were in control. Big thing after this one though, isn't it? How long's Harry Kane out for? That's what we need to know. How long is our talisman going to be out for? Does push us up to 6th in the league. Man United top at the moment. Liverpool just behind them, as expected. But hey, 6th place. You've got to beat the teams you're expected to beat, and then we'll just see what happens against the Man Cities of this world. Bottom of the table at the moment is Wolves, Burnley, and Brighton. Wolves yet to get a point, and really struggling. Really struggling. They were poor when we played against them. Chelsea, just ridiculous. Only have 2 draws and a loss. So who knows? Oh, boys, it's game over. It's game over. We restart, reload, restart. We need to. Oh my God. 3 months, broken toe. What are you doing, Harry? Why have you broken your toe, mate? Well, Vlahovic, talk about being thrown in the deep end. I hope he can swim because he's going to need to. It's going to be Vlahovic up top for the next 3 months. The games are coming thick and fast, so Scarlett's going to get a lot of game time as well. Harry Kane, 3 months. In episode number 2. I was going to put him on the thumbnail for this one. Can't now, can I? Unless it's a thumbnail of him laying on the ground injured, which it might be, yeah. If I can find a good image of that. I'm just saying, that might be the image you see. I did say I wanted to make another transfer, and it is going to be Jeremy Doku. Although I'm absolutely over the moon with how well Bergwijn's played, I don't think I see that much of a future here for Lucas Moura in the long run after January. So Jeremy Doku would be brilliant. Now, you can see already 1978 rated. He's valued much better than he would have been last year. I'm going to go in with 30 million and see what they say. They want Lucas Moura. I really like that deal, but I'm not going to do it because I don't think we should sell Moura this season. We'll go 33.1. And that's a very good deal for him. Wow, they want a lot of cash, don't they, for Jeremy Doku here. We'll counter this again. Now, I don't actually know if transfer fees are different, whether you're on strict or loose. I don't know. I might have to look into that. 35 million for Jeremy Doku. That's a good offer. 42 million. They're not budging. They're not budging. I don't want to pay 42. I'll go for one more. I'll go for one more, and we'll go for 38. Hopefully. 38 is an acceptable deal. Nah, they're not budging. So, Jeremy Doku... Do we miss out on him? I think we do. I'm going to give up on Jeremy Doku. There's just a little bit more than what I want to pay for someone who's going to be a backup player right now. I'm not sure if that's full interest done with Jeremy Doku. I mean, I love the guy. I genuinely love the guy. If you know me, I've used him a lot in the past, but we're going to go in for Noah Lang, someone I've never used before and can comfortably play right wing. You know, when we look at his attribute set as well, he's quick, he's pacey, he's good on the ball, you know, great reactions, good composure as well, which... They do get in a lot of goal-scoring positions, these wing players. Ball control 80, dribbling 84. We're going to go in for Noah Lang. It's not the ideal situation, but I can't sign him anyway. So all that conversation right there meant absolutely bloody nothing. He certainly wasn't initially who I was thinking about going in for. To be honest with you, it would have been Anthony, but we're going to try and go in for David Neres. 24-year-old Brazilian, can play right and left wing. I'm a huge fan of this guy when you look at his attributes and his skill set. Let's see if we can make this deal happen. He's more of the finished product than what Jeremy Doku is. And he could still progress. I'm going to go in with 26 million. And we'll see what happens. Instantly. There we go. That's kind of the deal we needed because I just couldn't pay that 40+ million for Doku. We receive an offer for Berger in here as well, but he started the season so well. He's going nowhere. And, you know, I could feel the start difference when I used him over Lucas Moura instantly. But there we go. Neres is coming in. So we signed Vlahovic and Neres. That's been our window, but I'm actually really happy with the window, to be honest with you. I think that's good. I wanted Doku. The money just wasn't right for me. It was too much at 42.9 million. I just weren't happy with that. So Vlahovic, I think, is a fantastic bit of business, and it needs to be now. He's got his first goal for the club, and I need plenty more of them, don't I? After Harry Kane going out injured, and now Neres joins the team, and he's brilliant. And again, he covers both wings. I know they're only little touches. I know they are. I know, but I just love looking at stuff like this. I could spend all day looking at these kind of graphics and being like, oh, wow. Graphics like this one as well. I just love stuff like this. Look at how happy he is, celebrating his first goal of the season. His first goal of his Spurs career as well. End of the transfer window then. I'm happy with our business. And let's just take a cheeky look now. Isak was mentioned. I scouted him, but Arsenal had already signed him. So there wasn't really anything I could have done with that one. Arsenal doing bits here. Selling £172 million worth of players. Martinelli, Pepe, Leonard. They've absolutely fire-sailed. And then bringing in 93 million. Like, Arsenal have gone mad there in that window. But Aston Villa doing a little bit. McAllister coming in as well. Like, Brentford just tiny bits there. Brighton doing quite a bit. Two strikers, Seferovic and Origi. They probably need that in real life. Burnley, Antonio and Lioness. Goodmanson leaving the club. Chelsea doing a fair bit of business. Jorginho leaving the team, which is shocking. Skriniar coming in is unbelievable. Let's doing a little bit of business there. We've got Everton not selling anyone and just bringing bodies in. Leeds doing some business. Falkirk, Debray. Nice players there coming in. Pepe going to Leicester. Vardy leaving, as we know he went to Manchester City. Weghorst signs for Liverpool. That's nice to see. They sold Origi, of course. Martinez, Vardy and Manolos in at Man City. Manchester United doing a little bit of business. Musa Wage there going in at Manchester City. I think he was at Barcelona, if I'm not mistaken. Bailey, Funes Mores. There's not too many noticeable merits going in at Southampton, though. Andre Hahn, I think that is as well. Us with Vlahovic and Neres. No one did massive business, really. Everyone did some, but no one did massive business, apart from Arsenal. Ridiculous. Just so we see some of the top deals of the window. You got Skriniar to Chelsea, Pau Torres to Liverpool. I've seen that one now twice, so I think that one just happens a lot. He was rumoured to Manchester United or Liverpool this year. Anyway, Isak's gone to Arsenal, Koke to PSG, Jose Haya to Wolfsburg, John Stones to Real Madrid. So, you know, dreams can come true, you know. There's a few deals there. Joe Gomez to Dortmund, Neves to Atletico Madrid. There are a few players we wouldn't have minded going in for, but they'd already been snapped up. Ismaila Sarr going to Barcelona. How long will Sarr actually stay at Watford in real life? He's looking pretty good at the moment. Weghorst is someone who I was tempted to have on our list, but I sided with Vlahovic and Lautaro Martinez instead. That's it then, boys. Transfer window done and dusted. We've done our business, and that is another episode done and dusted, and I hope you guys enjoy it. I'm definitely putting in the work here for FIFA 22, and I hope you guys can see that. I hope you guys are enjoying the episodes. I look forward to bringing you these daily at the moment. That's been it for this one. If you are new around here, please smash that subscribe button as well as hitting the like button. Follow me on the socials, especially Twitter at Yorkiemann. Trying to just grow a bit of a following on Twitter just so it boosts my profile as a content creator. I'll see you in episode number 3.